Hi guys! Welcome to my channel, and today let's make a very delicious flakiest battery light blueberry scones. And if you love blueberry scones, then stay with me today and I'll show you how doable it is to bake. Now to begin with is I have to grate my butter using my cheese grater. It is very important that you use the cold butter as this is the secret to a flakiest scone. So by doing so, it is so easy to mix with your flour mixture. In a large bowl, I'm adding 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 3/4 cup of granulated white sugar. Gently whisk to combine all our dry ingredients before we add our grated butter. At this time, I'm going to add right away my grated cold butter. And using my hands, I simply squeeze this to mix well with our dry ingredients just for a few seconds. And then we can set this aside and prepare for our wet ingredients. Then in a separate bowl, I'm going to crack 2 large eggs which are at room temperature. And using a fork, I'm going to whisk this before adding our buttermilk. Adding now is 1 cup of buttermilk. I put in the freezer for about 5 minutes. That's why you see a few granules inside. Using my fork, I will simply mix these 2 ingredients just enough to combine well. So now it's time to add our wet ingredients to our dry ingredients. So I will be using my knife butter to mix this well in order to form a dough. Then using my hands, I will knead this quickly just for a few seconds before we add our frozen blueberries. Now I will be adding 1 cup of frozen thawed blueberries and I will gently fold this into my dough. I'm going to sprinkle a generous amount of flour into my board so that my dough will not stick to my rolling pin as I form this into a circle for about 1 inch thick. Now time to slice my dough into pieces into equal portion for an even baking. And I'm going to layer this into my baking tray with parchment paper, making sure that there is a space in between as it will rise a bit. Then I'm going to put this in the fridge for about 10 minutes just to ensure that our dough is cold before we bake. And brush with milk on top and sprinkle sugar on top as well for a flakiest and crunchy top. Now this gonna go into my oven into 175 degrees Celsius for about 25 to 30 minutes. So while our scones is inside the oven, let's go ahead and prepare for a simple glaze. I have 1 cup of sifted powdered sugar. Adding into it is a juice of a lemon. Now make sure that the consistency is really thick in order to have a nice glaze on top. And make sure also that our scones are completely cooled down before glazing. And that's all for today, guys, and I hope you enjoy our video episode today. So I am now enjoying my blueberry scones. So delicious. So thank you so much, guys, and once again I wish to see you back on my next video episode. God bless us all. See you. Bye.